Good evening, everyone, and you're all very welcome to Bunscoil Mhuire tonight. And we're celebrating our Christmas concerts again, so you're all most welcome. Our last one, imagine, was 2018 because of that dreaded C word, but the only C word tonight is Christmas, and another one, concert. So it's a not so silent night. That's our concert for tonight. And I made a special request last night as well. Please stay in your seats for the whole concert, for the duration of the shows. They're fantastic shows, and the children have put an awful lot of work into it. And as a courtesy and out of respect to them, please wait for the final performances, and you're not going to miss anything because they're absolutely fantastic. Your children are being minded upstairs. Free babysitting for the evening. How bad can that be for a tenner? Also in the draw for the prizes. And I actually have a few jokes as well, so this is going to be a special night. Welcome to Ger. I believe she's in the audience somewhere. I can't see a thing. I'm blinded by the spotlight by Mark Cody at the back there. Welcome to everyone, and I hope you enjoy the show. We'll start off with a joke. Terrible weather up in the North Pole. Santa went out to check the sleigh. Mrs. Claus went to the door. What did she say to Santa Claus? Come in out the rain, dear. Reindeer, get it? They were slightly better last night, the crowd. There were more. I've plenty more to follow, so... Sorry? Now, our first one is going to be... Put on the glasses. It's the Bossy Christmas Fairy. The Bossy Christmas Fairy, and it's wrong a tree. And we thank their teachers, Miss O'Brien, Miss Cunningham, and Miss Ward. And they're going to present the Bossy Christmas Fairy. And the Bossy Christmas Fairy teaches children that the moral that being bossy and judging only by appearances is not acceptable and simply not right. The Bossy Christmas Fairy makes decisions as to what is and isn't suitable for her tree. She discards those decorations which, in her opinion, are not suitable because they are too old and too tatty. I kind of understand that. Into a rejects box. She even discards the nativity figures. Will she learn her lesson? Let's just see. So a big bullabus for wrong a tree. The Bossy Christmas Fairy. To the Margaret.
Sometimes it's a star, sometimes it's an angel, and sometimes it's a fairy. But is the place at the top of the tree really the most important?
At last, my very own Christmas tree. And I am going to make sure it's the best in town. Who's going to be first then? Who wants to be on my tree? Oh my God, they're always so tangled.
We always go on the tree first.
We're the most important.
We're so bright and colourful. We twinkle and sparkle on the tree. We brighten up every house.
Come on then, let's have a closer look at you. You need a polish. Straighten your skirt. Oh dear, I can put you on my tree. You're not working properly. But I'll be fine when I warm up. Oh no, I'm not going to let you spoil everything. You better wait over there, in that box. Off you go. The rest of you could find a branch. Rainbow colors each we are twinkling. Dancing patterns for all to see, we are twinkling. Lights that flicker so merrily, lights that sparkle and shine. Through the darkness like stars in the sky, they are twinkling, twinkling. They are twinkling. They are twinkling. Lights that flicker so merrily, lights that sparkle and shine. Through the darkness like stars in the sky, they are twinkling, twinkling. I'll see the baubles next.
I can't wait to find a place on the tree.
We'll make the most of it. We'll be back in the loft before you know it.
Don't think like that. Everyone loves to see us on their Christmas tree each year.
We come in all different shapes and sizes, and we all hold special memories.
Oh, you're scratched. I think you better join those fairy lights over there.
I may be a little scratched, but I'm very special. I'm in family for 15 years. I'm the oldest decoration on tree.
Exactly! Now you can be the oldest decoration in that box. Now, didn't I see some chocolate Santas?
Yes, we are.
I have a nice red suit and hat.
I have a beard as white as snow.
I'm carrying a sack full of toys. These toys are for all the girls and boys.
Girls and boys, I hope you've been good this year. Ho, ho, ho.
I've a nice red suit and hat, and a beard as white as snow. On my back I carry a sack full of toys for the girls and boys. I'm a very jolly chap, I'm a wonderful surprise. I don't dance or spin round and round. Can you see through my disguise? Underneath the shiny wrapper, underneath his red and white, he's a chocolate Santa. Why don't we have a bite? Underneath the shiny wrapper, underneath his red and white, he's a chocolate Santa. Why don't we have a bite? Yum, yum. You smell delicious. Find some spaces and don't get too near those fairy lights. I don't want you all melting. I go on the tree next, please? The tinsel is squashing me. It's rather rude and noisy.
I suppose so. Are you the only snowflake?
No, there are more of us. We love to dance beautiful music. It's our favorite thing to do in the whole world.
Just turn our keys and we'll dance beautiful music.
Beautiful music, beautiful dancing. I think you've been wound up for the last time. You can see where to go. I hope the tinsel is in better condition.
Everyone loves wrapping us around their Christmas tree. We come in all different colours, red, gold, silver and blue. We add a bit of sparkle to every home at Christmas time. No Christmas tree is complete unless it has tinsel wrapped around it.
Won't you wrap me round the Christmas tree? Won't you wrap me round that lancey shimmy shimmy? Wrap me round the Christmas tree tonight. You can wrap me loose, you can wrap me tight, or in between the branches, I'm sure delight. Wrap me round the Christmas tree tonight. Say red, gold, silver, and blue. Tinsel comes in every hue. Oh, won't you wrap me round the Christmas tree tonight? Won't you wrap me round the Christmas tree tonight? Splendid! Marvelous! Just one tatty piece to get rid of.
Oh, please let me stay. I'll hide around the back.
Come on then, Tinsel. Spread out and mind those baubles. And where do you think you're going?
We always stand there next to the tree. We'll show you.
Is that it? No song, no dance.
We're here to remind everyone of the true meaning of Christmas.
As if they didn't have enough to think about already, what with all the cards, presents, and food.
The fairy looked at their shabby garments and grubby faces. Joseph had even been broken and stuck back together again. You could see the joint across his right shoulder. She simply couldn't allow them to stay.
I'm sorry, you'll just be in the way here. Wait over by the box, please. Once we were perfect, shiny and new, not fading Once we were dancing up there on the tree to celebrate Christmas morn.
coming.
Oh, Sarah and Rachel, look at the tree. It's been decorated.
I am looking at it, but it's not quite right.
Worth cover snowflakes and Mummy's special bauble.
They're here, look. I expect Mummy and Daddy were too tired to finish the tree. They've left the most precious things to last.
Shall we finish it?
All right, but you'll have to be good, or Father Christmas won't bring any presents.
Together they put the most precious things back in the tree and carefully arranged the nativity figures in the places where they always stood. I wish I could remember who these people were.
Oh, that's easy. We learned all about them at school.
Yes, it happened a long time ago. Do you think we listen to it again?
There, that's how it should be. Come on, we'd better go back to bed.
I was good, wasn't I? Santa will bring me lots of presents.
I expect so. He always does. May I come and see the baby?
Yes, of course, but just for a little while. It's been quite a night.
The fairy now realised that she wasn't the most important part of Christmas. She had seen nativity sets in the supermarket, but no one had been very interested in them. No one really thought they were just an optional extra.
The fairy felt very lonely. She wanted to join in with the others. She too wanted to be loved.
We're so happy! Merry Christmas, everyone! A long time ago in Bethlehem, so the Holy Bible said, Mary's boy child Jesus Christ was born.
Did you enjoy that? Weren't they fantastic? We're all so proud of them, all the hard work, learning the lines and the moves and all the costumes and everything. So well done to Wrong at 3. Now, I'll set the scene with a few more jokes. What's a pirate's favourite school subject? Art. What's a pirate's favourite sport? Archery. Why couldn't a pirate play cards? Because he was sitting on the deck. And, fresh off the hot press, a hint towards what's coming next, a few fishy jokes. What's the difference between a fish and a piano? You can't tune a fish. How did the octopus make the mermaid laugh? Tentacles, 10 tickles. Get 10 tickles? Guys, come on, let's get with it. Thank you. Why are some fish at the bottom of the ocean? They dropped out of school. School of Why do mermaids always know how much they weigh? They have their own scales. Okay, I get the picture. Move on, Mr. O'Neill. Wrong a Cahir. So Wrong a Cahir and their teachers, Miss Claire Hannon and Miss Nessa Carroll, along with their SNAs, Pat O'Neill and Helen Brooks, are presenting with their boys and girls pirates versus mermaids. So do you get the connection with all the jokes? Mhuire High School is the most distinguished pirate school on the 7 seas, and the trainee pirates can't wait to graduate and become proper pirates. There's only one problem. None of them can swim. If they can't swim, they will fail their R levels. And what then will they do? We shall see. Bullabus Mór, Wrong a Cahir, Pirates versus Mermaids.
The show you're about to enjoy may contain splashing images.
It also contains terrible jokes in the outset and scenes of a piratey nature.
We hope you enjoy our show. 1 foot!
Avast there, landlubbers! I'm here to tell you a tale of swashbuckling pirates and brave mermaids. Be warned, it is not for the faint-hearted. Those of a nervous disposition should leave now. I was talking to the audience. Are we sitting comfortably? Yes. Good, then let's begin. Mhuire High School is the most distinguished pirate school in the 7 seas.
That's right, ladies and gents. It was a school for pirates, only pirates mind, which meant one thing.
No mermaids allowed!
Mermaids. Ugh. Pirates are better than mermaids.
and with their long cascading hair, and their swishy tails.
And they're like, ooh, get me, I'm a mermaid. We don't want to go to your school anyway. It's a very silly school.
For very silly pirates.
Mermaids are cool. Mermaids are real.
Face it, mermaids are so much better than pirates. Oh dear, nobody could remember when, even how this rivalry had begun. But one thing was certain, the pirates did not like the mermaids, and the mermaids did not like the pirates. You'd think because they both loved the sea so much they could find a way to get along. But no, it was pirates versus mermaids every second of every day.
We don't like mermaids, they're bossy and they're mean. We don't like mermaids, they think they're rude to see. They say we're not red pirates and we'll never make the grade. But they don't work at anything, they're just plain plain. Climb my hair, climb my nails, climb my nails, climb my jewels, climb my jewels, climb my tail. They say we're not red pirates and we'll never make the grade. But they don't work at anything, they're just plain plain. We don't like pirates, they're tricky and they're sly. We don't like pirates, they're monkey and they're kind. They say we're silly mermaids and they think they live so tough. But all they do is swag around and brag about their stuff. Look at my boat, look at my boat, look at my pouch, look at my watch, look at my school, look at my sport, look at my hat, look at my hat. They say we're silly mermaids and they think they live so tough. But all they do is swag around and brag about their stuff. We don't like mermaids, they're sneaky and they're cruel. We don't like pirates, they're smelly and they're blue. You think that you're so special and you think that you're so cool. But you think you're better than your brother and the crew.
Luckily for the pirates, the mermaids live far across the sea in their mermaid caves. Life at Mhuire High was very busy for the student pirates. Professor Fork taught swordplay grade 3.
Thrust and parry, leap into the air, pirouette, and land to rapturous applause.
Professor Doubloon taught mathematics.
All together, class. 1 gold coins, 2 gold coins, 3 gold coins.
And Professor Scurvy taught cookery.
Shipmates, the best way to weevil is in a custard cream.
Top of the class was captain in training, Captain Scary Pants. Scary Pants by name and Scary Pants by nature.
Now you're probably wondering why she was called captain already.
Yes, I am wondering.
The answer was simple. Because although she was still in training, she was quite possibly the most gifted student pirate Mhuire High School had ever seen, and her leadership skills were second to none. She had a mean right hook, was proficient in climbing the rigging, and had a splendid and very scary pirate scar, and a brave and loyal crew led by Ace, Scar, and Gangrene.
Ace, Scar, Gangrene. Ouch! It went without saying that she would be captain after graduation. Captain Scary Pants would become the most fearsome pirate in the high seas, and her name would pass through legend, but there was only one problem. Captain Scary Pants had a deep secret. She was absolutely terrified of water. Shh! It's a secret!
One day the pirates were having walk-the-plank lessons with Professor Cannonball, who took PE.
Right, lads, let's do a quick drum-do of the correct way to walk from the plank.
The school was very hot on health and safety.
Remember, you must tuck and roll in the sea. Tuck and roll. All clear? Captain Scary Pants, you're first up.
Captain Scary Pants looked at the ocean and gulped. She'd never seen so much water before. She began to shake and wobble like an octopus at a roller disco.
Dive in, the water's fine. We've been swimming all day long.
You're not scared, are you?
Our captain's not scared of anything. He's the scariest pirate on the high seas. She even scares me.
Pesky Shoo, get back to your mermaid caves. Pesky mermaids. Grrr.
Perhaps one of my crew should jump into the sea first.
What's what again, Professor? She could do to wash.
It's true. She hadn't had a bath for 3 years.
3 years, 5 days, and 42 minutes. It's brilliant.
But before anyone could jump anywhere, a teeny tiny speck of water flew off the crest over a wave and landed right on Captain Scary Pants' head.
Oh no! Water! It's on me! Emergency! Call 999!
Captain, what's wrong?
Help! I'm drowning!
Remain calm, Captain. I will now administer the kiss of life.
I'm not drowning that much.
Just then the head teacher arrived on the scene.
What is going on?
It's Captain Scary Pants. It appears he's scared of the water.
Scared of the water.
Scared of the water?
Scared of the water?
Oh, rub it in, why don't you?
Ridiculous. You better buck up your ideas, lad. Unless you can conquer your fear of the water, you'll fail your R levels.
Captain Scary Pants didn't know what to do. If she failed her R levels, then she wouldn't graduate from pirate school. And if she didn't graduate from pirate school, she wouldn't become a proper pirate. What was she to do?
What am I to do?
Chit up, Captain. Everyone's scared of something. I'm scared of the dark.
I'm scared of spiders.
I'm scared of Chris. But you don't understand. I'm scared of the water because I can't swim. There, I said it.
Can't swim?
Yes, all right.
Ace thought the answer was simple. All you need to do is learn to swim. If she could learn to swim, then she would no longer be scared of the water. And if she wasn't scared of the water, then she would pass her R levels with ease. And Ace knew exactly who could help them. Mermaids are the best swimmers in the world.
Mermaids? No way!
Ace, you're a sensible chap. Can't you teach me how to swim instead? Wait a moment. Hands up who can swim. Can't swim?
Yes.
All right.
There was only one thing for it.
You don't mean.
Yes, lads, we need to find ourselves some mermaids. Come on.
Without further ado, the trainee pirates took place aboard their trusty pirate ship. They dusted the rigging, swabbed the decks, and polished the pennons until it was all ship shape.
Swap the decks, clink the masts, ring the mast, hoist the sail, clean the prows, clean the craft, rock the mermaid, don't know where, we sing a shanty and sing the bear. Avast, ahoy, we're in the serious parts of affairs. Avast, ahoy, we're in the rulers of the seas. Spoil the ropes, batten the hatch, swing the legs, raise the flag, ready the ship for the journey today, we're off to Mermaid upon the quays. Avast, ahoy, we're in the serious parts of affairs. Avast, ahoy, we're in the rulers of the seven seas.
And so with a mighty blast of their horn, they sailed out of the harbour in search of the mermaid caves, leaving the Hashi High School behind them.
To the mermaid caves. Warp back to 9.
Off they went across the crashing, splashing waves, the salty air whipping at their faces. They rolled to the right. Whoa. They rolled to the left. Whoa. They went up. Whoa. Whoa. They went down. Whoa. Captain Scarypants sighed with contentment. This is what being a pirate was all about. Where would she be without her loyal crew?
And of course, my carrot.
Captain, about the carrots. Pirates are meant to have pet parrots, not carrots.
Oh, never fear, Captain. We had a quick whip around sea, and we got you this.
What is it exactly?
I'm a pirate, I'm a very chatty pirate. Every pirate needs a parrot, don't you know? I'm your must-have, I'm your key, an absolute necessity. No, you're not a proper pirate on your own. I'm a very chatty pirate. Every pirate needs a parrot, don't you know? Hasn't anybody told you that you need me on your shoulder? No, you're not a proper pirate on your own. I'm a very chatty pirate. Every pirate needs a parrot, don't you know? I'm your must-have, I'm your key, absolute necessity. No, you're not a proper pirate on your own. Make it snappy. Hello, sausage. Squawk, squawk.
Where did you get it?
Where did you get it?
Why is it repeating what I say?
Why is it repeating what I say?
Stop that at once.
Stop that at once.
I command you to stop.
I command you to stop. Squawk, squawk.
Captain Scarypants missed his carrot.
Every pirate captain needs a pirate sidekick. It says so on the pirate handbook, page 70.
I don't care. Get me something else and make it snappy.
Or do we Captain Mulder online?
Using the iPad.
Make it snappy. Squawk, squawk.
Something snappy. Buy with one click. There, done.
Suddenly the ship ground to an abrupt halt. Oh no.
What was that? The fog be rolling in.
Houston, we have a problem.
No problem is too great for Captain Scarypants.
We're lost.
Lost? We'll never find the mermaid caves now.
Captain Scarypants, however, was as cool as a sea cucumber.
Heave to, me hearties. I do believe the mermaid caves are right there.
Amazing. How did you know? I'm the narrator and I didn't even know that.
Google Maps.
They've hidden their hideouts in the fog. Very crafty.
Captain Scarypants used the iPod to take them right into the mouths of the mermaid caves. They disembarked from the pirate ship and stepped into the shadows.
Quiet, lads. We must be absolutely silent.
I'm a pirate. I'm a very...
I can't see mermaids anywhere.
I think you've just found some.
Oh no, not pirates. Pirates. They don't like pirates. But they're silly eye patches. Pointless hooks. And they're all like, ooh, get me. I'm a pirate.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Hello, sausage. Squawk, squawk.
Mermaids are so much better than pirates. I'm Atlantis.
I'm Neptuna. I'm Scampi and Chips.
How did you find our secret hideout, Captain Scarypants?
Speak up, pirate vermin. Or you'll be sorry.
Google Maps.
What? Not again. Fire the head of security. Fire the head of security. Fire the head of security.
You look very pleased with yourselves, pirates.
You found our hideout, but you don't know everything about us.
You know there's more to being a mermaid than flicking our hair to miners and jewels, you know.
We don't need a ship to get around in the sea. We don't need to navigate where GPS free. No matter any storm, we have the shelter you need. Face the pirates, we're way out of your league. We're sassy, we're flashy, we're one of a kind. We're witty, we know how fun.
Talk to the thing, because we ain't listening. Take me to your leader.
Are you sure?
Really sure? Really sure?
Captain Scarypants was not really sure. In fact, this whole business suddenly seemed like a very bad idea indeed, but they had come this far and they needed swimming lessons after all.
Lead on.
The mermaids took them away through twisting passageways and echoing caverns until they were in the very heart of the mermaid labyrinth.
Captain Scarypants, I've been expecting you. You have? Yes, we have security cameras. Why are you snooping around? The truth is, we need your help.
Captain Scarypants explained that they need swimming lessons right away.
And I'm scared of the water. For you, it gets easier to say it every time, Ace.
There's no shame in it, Captain. No one's going to laugh at you. The mermaids roared with laughter.
Captain Scary Pants? More like Captain Scaredy Pants.
They laughed and laughed and laughed some more.
Okay, Captain, here's the deal. My mermaids and I will teach you how to swim on one condition.
What is that?
You have to say, mermaids are better than pirates out loud.
Never!
No can do.
Not on your Nelly! Shiver me timbers, this is an outrage. Bye then.
All right then. Mermaids are better than pirates.
I can't hear you.
Mermaids are better than pirates.
Now, say it like you mean it.
Mermaids are better than pirates.
Neptuna, get the snorkelers. Atlantis, get them inflatable rubber rings. Come on everyone, let's hit the pool.
Thank you.
And so, the mermaids taught the pirates how to swim. They learned backstroke, breaststroke, and pirate stroke. They had the best day ever, and as the sun set over the ocean, Captain Scary Pants realized that she loved swimming, which just goes to show that there's nothing to fear but fear itself.
And Chris, Mermaid Boss, how can we ever thank you? Gold and jewels will suffice right now. Of course, but who needs gold and jewels when you can have a lovely Paris?
It's a thoroughbred.
Fully house trained.
It's not annoying at all.
Delivery for one Captain Scary Pants. Please sign here.
Is that what I think it is? Yes, something snappy. I said place the order and make it snappy, not get me something snappy. Ah, crocodile!
The mermaids looked at the crocodile and gulped. They began to shake and wobble like an octopus at a roller disco.
Anything I can do? Help!
Snap, snap! Yum, yum!
Swim for the hills! Save yourself! Abandon cave, I repeat, abandon cave!
There was chaos. Mermaids dashed here and there and there and here.
Anything I can do? Help! Captain Scary Pants told the mermaid boss that he'd be simply delighted to help. There was just a little something he'd like her to say out loud first. Can you guess what it was? Okay. Pirates are better than mermaids.
It would take a few more teeth to scare Captain Scary Pants after all.
Come on, Croc, you're with me. Farewell, mermaids, until the next time.
Captain Scary Pants,
We need the
Ace,
sheet.
and all her crew returned to Mhuire High School. Because they were such expert swimmers, they passed their R levels with flying colours. And at graduation day, guess who was at the top of the class?
Yes, me.
We never doubted you for a second, Captain.
I did.
3 cheers for Captain Scary Pants. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray! Stop! Suddenly there were mermaids everywhere.
We aren't too late, are we?
For the graduation ceremony? We heard it was taking place today. My mermaids and I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Now you're proper pirates.
Proper scary pirates. We even got you a little graduation gift. A present? I love presents. I think you'll love this. Hello, sausage! Squawk, squawk! Oh no!
I'm a parrot.
Be quiet! So does this mean we're all friends now? Not exactly friends, but not exactly enemies either.
There will always be pirates.
And there will always be mermaids. And there'll always be pirates versus mermaids, but at least they can agree on one thing. They may not always love each other, but they'll always love the sea.
bullabus for Ranga Cahar Pirates versus Mermaids. Peace was restored on the seven seas. Big thank you to all the teachers who put in an awful lot of work in this, the SNAs, to Tom and Sarah and all the staff in the school that have put a lot of work into this, and a big bullabus for them, please. Special thank you to Mr. White here in front of me for all the work he is doing. Jenny backstage, and all the boys and girls that are doing the curtains and doing the props as well. There's a lot of children that are working behind the scenes as well, so big bullabus for them as well, please. Now there's a lot more jokes to come. Oh yes there is. Oh yes there is. Oh yes there is. Why did Cinderella get a job on Youghal Beach? See, I'm bringing it local as well. Because she was good at lighthouse work. Why will Cinderella never play for Ireland? Because she always runs away from the ball. I got this from Paul earlier. Why did the skeleton not go to the ball? Because he had nobody to go with. As you might guess, we're going to do our next performance, and it's Rong Akuig, 5th class, and their teachers, Mr. David Hickey, Ms. Susan Herney, and Mr. White as well, and it's Cinderella. I guess you think you know the story. You actually don't. The real one is much more gory. The phony one, the one you know, was cooked up years and years ago and made to sound all soft and sappy, just to keep the children happy. So big bullabus for Rong Akuig, Cinderella.
You do not care. young, dream a new life, free of trouble, toil, or strife.
She cooks, she feeds, she paints for our needs. Relentless labor every day, the sailors won't get any pay. Tick tock, she works around the clock. I say to household greasy life, I say to household greasy life, I say to household greasy and life. The way she's treated is
I guess you think you know the story. You don't. The real one's much more gory. The phony one, the one you know, was cooked up years and years ago and made to sound all soft and sappy, just to keep the children happy. Mind you, they got the first bit right, the bit where, in the dead of night, the ugly sisters, Jules and all, departed for the palace ball.
Come hurry, dress me. Quick, don't be lazy. Oh, Cinderella, you're just too slow. We can't be too late. We've got a hot date. We're going somewhere that you can't go.
off to the ball, the party ugly sisters. Off to the ball in search of wealthy misters. Slap on the makeup to hide their gruesome features. They're on the hunt to find a pair of Christmas creatures. Ah, I'm not too fussy. Ah, he may look funny. Ha ha ha. As long as he's got lots of lovely.
Fetch me my pink dress. I'll be a princess. Oh, Cinderella, just get it now. Fetch me my ball gown. I'm going uptown. A scuffy skivvy we can't allow.
Off to the ball, the party ugly sisters. Off to the ball in search of wealthy misters. Slap on the makeup to hide their gruesome features. They're on the hunt to find a pair of Christmas creatures. Ah, I'm not too fussy. Ah, he may look funny. Ha ha ha. As long as he's got lots of lovely.
Where's my mascara? Where's my tiara? Oh, Cinderella, don't take all day. You're just a servant. My needs are urgent. You know your place, mate. You've got to stay. Make sure you clean up. We're off to play.
So darling little Cinderella was locked up in a slimy cellar, where rats who wanted things to eat began to nibble at her feet. She bellowed,
Help! Let me out!
the magic fairy heard her shout. Appearing in a blaze of light, she said,
My dear, are you all right?
All right?
Right, Cin.
Can't you see I feel as rotten as can be?
She beat her fist against the wall and shouted.
Get me to the ball. There's a disco at the palace. The rest have gone and I am jealous. I want a dress, I want a coach, earrings and a diamond brooch.
Silver slippers, 2 of those, and lovely nylon pantyhose. Done up like that, I'll guarantee the handsome prince will fall for me.
The fairy said, hang on a tick. She gave her wand a mighty flick. Chop chop, girls, I haven't got all day. Here is your dress. Pennies, only $9.99. Can you believe it? Here is your coat. Earrings and a diamond brooch. Silver slippers, 2 of those, and lovely nylon pantyhose.
This is magic. It's fantastic. Oh, what joy I feel. Senses teeming. Am I dreaming? Can this all be real? Pretty dress, gleaming coach, and what a gorgeous diamond brooch. Silver slippers, 2 of those, I'm dressed to kill from head to toes.
Done up like that will guarantee the handsome prince will fall for thee. Return by 12 and don't be late. This magic has a use by date.
Transformation, what a beautiful sight, off in a carriage into the night.
And quickly, in no time at all, Cindy was at the palace ball.
The ugly sisters winced to see her dancing with the prince. She held him very tight and pressed herself against his manly chest.
The prince himself was turned to pulp. All he could do was gasp and gulp.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
We've known each other not so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, don't tell me you're too blind to see. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Then midnight struck. She shouted,
Heck! I've got to run to save my neck!
The prince cried.
No, alas, alack! He grabbed her dress to hold her back as Cindy shouted,
Let me go!
The dress was ripped from head to toe.
She ran out in her underwear and lost one slipper on the stair.
The prince was on it like a dart. He pressed it to his pounding heart.
The girl the slipper fits,
He cried.
tomorrow morn shall be my bride. I'll visit every house in town until I've tracked the maiden down.
They're rather careless, I fear. He placed it on a crate of beer.
At once, one of the ugly sisters.
The one whose face was blotched with blisters.
Sneaked up and grabbed the dainty shoe and quickly flushed it down the loo. Then in its place she calmly put the slipper from her own left foot.
Aha, you see, the plot grows thicker and Cindy's luck starts looking sicker.
Next day, the prince went charging down to knock on all the doors in town. In every house, the tension grew. Who is the owner of the shoe?
The shoe was long and very wide.
An arm and foot got lost inside.
It also smelled a wee bit icky.
The owner's feet were hot and sticky.
Thousands of eager people came to try it on, but all in vain.
I've been sitting here perched on my throne, but now I'm beginning to groan. I haven't gotten off my seat, 'cause I've been busy looking at feet. I just don't have a clue who lost his pretty shoe, and now I've got the smelly feet blues.
The toe won't go, the sole won't sit, the heel's too wide, 'cause the foot just doesn't fit. The width's too wide, the length's too long. You wobble and you wobble, 'cause for you this shoe is wrong. Oh yeah.
I've been sitting here going through hell. I just can't stand the smell. The sweaty, cheesy, ripe perfume is gonna send me straight to my tomb. I just don't have a clue who lost this pretty shoe, and now I've got the smelly feet blues.
The toe won't go, the sole won't sit, the heel's too wide, 'cause the foot just doesn't fit. The width's too wide, the length's too long. You wobble and you wobble, 'cause for you this shoe is wrong. Oh yeah.
I've been sitting here prodding at corn and wishing I've never been born. Baruch is well, I've seen enough, and told me fungus makes me feel rough. I just don't have a clue who lost this pretty shoe, and now I've got the smelly feet blues. And now I've got the smelly feet blues. And now I've got the smelly feet blues.
Now came the ugly sisters go. One tried it on. The prince screamed,
No!
but she screamed.
Yes, it fits, Rupi. So now you have to marry me.
The prince went white from ear to ear. He shouted,
Let me out of here!
No, you don't. You made a vow. There's no way you can back out now. The shoe, you see, fits perfectly. And now you've got to marry me. I want to be in royalty. I want to be your majesty. Buy me a house, buy me a ring. Just go and buy me everything. Sign on the line, seal with a kiss. You're trapped with me in wedded bliss.
So we said,
Off with her head. Off with her head.
all the red, the prince roared back. He jumped it up in one big
This pleased the prince. He smiled and said,
She's prettier without a head.
Then up came sister number 2, who yelled,
Now I will try the shoe. She stole the shoe. It's mine, all mine. My sister's guilty of a crime. She certainly deserved to die. And loud as only you and I. Give me the shoe, make it go on. How could you doubt that I'm the one? Marry me quick, marry me now. It's time to make our wedding vow.
So he said,
Off with her head. Off with her head.
try this instead, the prince roared back. He struck his trusty sword and
Her head went crashing to the ground. It bounced a bit and rolled around.
In the kitchen, peeling spuds, Cinderella heard the thuds of bouncing heads upon the floor and poked her own head round the door.
What's all the ruckus?
Cindy cried.
Mind your own biz.
The prince replied.
Poor Cindy's heart was torn to shreds.
My prince.
She thought.
He chops off heads. How can I marry anyone who does that sort of thing for fun? I thought he was the one for me. I thought he was so strong and kind. But now I see a cruel man and horrid visions in my mind. Shouting and screams, people are dead, and on the floor a severed head. Just for a joke, just for a thrill, he's smiling as he makes a kill.
so he said,
Off with her nut. Off with her nut.
Just then, all in a blaze of light, the magic fairy hove in sight. Her magic wand went swoosh and swish.
Cindy! Cindy!
She cried.
Come, make a wish. Wish anything and have no doubt that I will make it come about.
Cindy answered.
Oh dear fairy, this time I shall be more wary. No more princes, no more money. I have had my taste of honey. I'm wishing for a decent man. They're hard to find. Do you think you can?
they're hard to find, you think you can?
Within a minute, Cinderella was married to a lovely feller.
A simple jam maker by trade, who sold good homemade marmalade. Stop! I said stop!
You're telling me after I spent $9.99 in pennies on a dress for you, you find out in your happily ever after that you're better off with less? I'll give you better off with... Come here, you little...
Cinderella from Rongacooey. A big bull of us again for Rongacooey. What secret agents have they in a bakery? Mince spies. Somebody appreciates these. Now, we're going to end tonight's performance with Wrong a Shay. Now, I must apologise immediately to Ger for this because I wasn't involved at all in the wording for this. So you see, Ger, you retire and the place just collapses. This is Wrong a Shay now, so we can blame their teachers, Miss Leamy, Mr. McCarthy, and Miss O'Neill, and Mr. White. And it's called Inspector Snow and the Sleeping Santa. So far, so good, that's fine. It's Christmas Eve and disaster has struck. Someone, in an attempt to stop Christmas, has, bleep, they've written down drugged, I don't use that word, the big guy, the main man, old St. Nick, Santa Claus himself. Not to worry though, Inspector Snow and his trusty, dim-witted sidekick, Sergeant Merriman, are on the case. Will they save Christmas in time? That is the question. So a big bull of us, Wrong a Shay, Inspector Snow and the Sleeping Santa.
Cookies! Go on, lads, can't bake the old cookies.
What is all the commotion? Thank heavens you're here.
I'm Detective Inspector Snow, and this is Detective Sergeant Merriman. We understand you have an emergency.
And are you aware that you have reindeer on your roof?
I'm well aware. That's just it. Come this way.
He actually looks much slimmer in real life.
Yeah, I heard the sled's an extra £10. Check his pocket. Check if my PS5's in there. Our very own Santa. Come
Can we keep him, Mommy? Can we?
Hush now, children. I think this might explain why the reindeer are on the roof.
Oh my.
Is he dead? No, he's just asleep. Rather sound asleep. We came in and found him like this, didn't we, Cindy Lou?
We sure did, Mommy dears. I tried to wake him. If he sleeps too long, he'll miss Christmas.
That's why we called you.
This is most peculiar indeed. So what you're saying is...
He's dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones he used to know.
Looks to me like a classic case of spending too much time in Bertie's on Christmas Eve, if you ask me.
Perhaps, but on the busiest night of the year, would he really have time for pints? What to do? I've got it! Mrs. McGrew, do you have any sun cream?
Well, I think so. It should be in the back room.
Sun cream? Why sun cream, Inspector?
You see, Sergeant, what we need to do is shock Santa out of his sleep. He's in Christmas mode right now, so the best thing to shock a system is to smell the opposite of Christmas. And what is the opposite of Christmas?
I have no idea. I suppose summer?
Precisely, my dear boy. And the smell of summer is?
Sun cream?
Bingo!
Right, I have factor 50. Oh no, that's your father's athlete foot cream.
Where am I?
You're at the McGrew house. You fell asleep.
Fell asleep. That can't be. What time is it? I need to get moving. I'm way behind schedule.
Come on, children, back to bed. Let the policeman speak to Santa alone.
Any idea why you fell asleep? Have you been sick lately?
Sick? No. I've never been sick a day in my life, and I've never fallen asleep on the job either. And before you say it, no, I was not in Bertie's. Look, all I know is I brought the McGrew presents down the chimney, put them under the tree, and ate one of the delicious cookies they left for me. That's the last thing I can remember.
The cookies.
Yes, my favorite ginger nut cookies.
What could it be? What could it be?
Is it not obvious, Merriman?
My baby's always dancing, and it wouldn't be a bad thing, but I don't get no loving, and that's no lie. We spent the night in Frisco, at every kind of disco, and from that night I kissed our love goodbye. Don't blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the cookies. What? Don't blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the cookies. What? That nasty cookie bugs me, but somehow it has drugged me. Spellbound rhythm gets me on my feet. I've changed my life completely. I've seen the lightning leave me, and my baby just can't take her eyes off me. Don't blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the cookies. What? Don't blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the cookies. Woo!
Why didn't I think of that? And also, that song seemed really up-tempo for such a serious crime, didn't it?
Thank you, officers. You've saved Christmas.
I'm afraid our job isn't quite done. We may have gotten Santa back on track, but I believe we're looking at foul play, and I don't mean that turkey. Someone drugged Santa in an attempt to stop Christmas from coming, and we need to find out who. Everyone here is a suspect.
Drug Santa? But how?
It has to be those cookies.
Impossible. I baked them myself.
So, what you're saying is, it wasn't you? That's exactly what someone who did it would say.
No, it isn't.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It isn't.
I presume you wouldn't have called us if you're the guilty party, so the only logical explanation is that someone must have switched your cookies for a different batch. Someone wanted to stop Christmas! Santa, can you accompany us down to the station to answer some questions? Merriman, we need to test those cookies ASAP!
I'm on it, boss.
Now do you see what I'm working with?
But who in the name of God would want to stop Christmas?
That is precisely what I intend to find out, my dear woman. These are on their way to the lab.
Oh, for God's sake, as if we've nothing better to do. Hello, Youghal Guard Station. Would you pass me the donuts there, Peter? If anybody's looking for me, I'm not here.
Okay, Sergeant, we need to ask ourselves, why would anyone want to stop Christmas?
Perhaps it was someone who hadn't finished sending out Christmas cards and just wanted more time.
Interesting idea. But wouldn't someone who had the time to make drug cookies and get them to Santa probably just be able to use the time to finish writing their Christmas cards?
Good point, Gaffer.
Here's the lab test on those cookies, boss.
Well, what does it say?
It appears the cookies contained a drug called
Go on, sound it out.
Ah, come on now. I gave you a spelling book when you were 5 and everything, for God's sake.
Diphenhydramine?
Yes. In plain language, sleeping tablets, boss. Santa, are you all right? Will you be able to carry on for the night?
Sure, look. I'm still Santa.
You could never know what it's like. Your blood like winter freezes just like ice. And there's a cold lonely light that shines from you. You wind up like a wreck you hide behind that mask you use. And if you think this fool could never win, well look at me, I'm a-coming back again. I got a taste of love in a simple way. And if you need to know while I'm still Santa, you just fade away. Don't you know I'm still Santa, better than I ever was. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. Woo! And I'm still Santa after all this time. Picking up pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still Santa, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still Santa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Once I never could have hoped to win. You're starting down the road, leaving me again. Threats you made were meant to cut me down. And if your love was just a circus, you'd be a clown by now. Don't you know I'm still Santa, better than I ever was. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still Santa after all this time. Picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still Santa, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still Santa, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Lads, the roof will be destroyed with ye.
Are you going to be able to make all your deliveries with this delay?
Well, it's gonna be tight. I think I can make up time by skipping the Waterford crowd. I've heard they've been particularly bad this year. Plus, all they keep asking for is Liam McCarthy. Like, I'm good, but I'm not a miracle worker.
I hope Santa won't be too drowsy driving his sleigh.
I'm sure he'll be fine. I heard these new sleighs practically drive themselves. I wonder, should we talk to the Sandman? I mean, sleeping, Sandman, they go hand in hand.
Would he have had time? Christmas is his busiest time with all the excited children who just can't seem to fall asleep. Plus, why would he need to use a sleeping tablet to put anyone to sleep?
So then we're back to motive. Why would someone want to stop Christmas?
Maybe they didn't want to stop it. Maybe they just wanted to delay it long enough to make Santa look bad. After all, they just put him to sleep. They didn't kill him or kidnap him.
So what you're saying is they wanted to embarrass him or take over Christmas or something?
Maybe, although not many people can pull that kind of thing off like the big man can.
True. I mean, how does he even do it? No one could ever live up to the task. Santa and the Easter Bunny are the only two that do that kind of thing.
Yes. Wait a minute. What did you say?
I said, I guess you're right. Delivering gifts around the world.
No. The last part. About Santa and the Easter Bunny?
Santa and the Easter Bunny are the only two that do that kind of thing?
That's right! I guess we need to go talk to the Easter Bunny then.
I think we have a picture of her on file. Whoa! That's a serious pair of choppers.
Come on, Sergeant. There isn't a second to waste.
Know if I had designs on Santa's job. Let me ask you, officers. Do I look crazy?
Well, that hat.
No, of course not.
Well, I'm not. And I'm certainly not crazy enough to try and take on another job when I have more than enough to do to keep up with Easter.
We will need to know your whereabouts on Christmas Eve to really rouse the suspect.
Christmas Eve. I remember. I was at my cousin Bug's house for the entire evening. I had a few too many car cocktails and I stayed the night. Look, lads, as the song goes, it wasn't me.
Here I am trying to catch a red-handed. Was she standing over Santa on the floor? Was it her that was there, buck-toothed, while the fat man started to snore? How could she forget that she was busy on Christmas Eve? All this time she was standing there. Was she even anywhere near?
How could she have drugged the fat fella? Dresses in a witness while she clings to a pillow. You better watch your back because somebody's a killer. Let's see through the situation that she caught up in her. To be a criminal you have to know how to play. But she was up the bloody walls that day. She'll never admit to a word that we say. And if we say she did it, she'll tell us lads, no way.
Someone drugged old Santa.
It wasn't me.
Someone slipped him a cookie.
It wasn't me.
Someone wants him fired.
It wasn't me.
Or best retired.
It wasn't me.
Is it just a stitch up?
It wasn't me.
Does she really mean it?
It wasn't me.
Was she anywhere around?
It wasn't me.
And Santa pure sound. Lads, if you're all here, who's back in the station?
So, what you're saying is, it wasn't you?
Can you think of anyone who might have the desire and ability to take Santa's job?
Can't think of anyone offhand. But if I were you, I'd go speak to the April Fools. This is all the hallmarks of one of his stupid practical jokes. And despite what people think, he doesn't just limit them to April 1st.
April Fool? Right, we'll check him out. Did you get all that?
No, I was drawing a picture of the lovely bunnies.
Oh, come on! Did you always want to be a guard, Merriman?
No, I was going to try to be a teacher, but I think I'm a little too intelligent for that. Don't you?
Sure. I'd be lost without you.
We do make a good team in fairness.
I think this is the address. The end of Lonely Street? Why does that ring a bell with me? Anyway, careful around this guy, Merriman. He's a real prankster by all accounts.
Yeah. Yo! Oh, I can tell this is going to be fun.
Oh, look! Guess! I'm always so shocked when people come to visit. And so are they.
Yes, literally.
Welcome. I was just about to have tea. Your timing is perfect.
I'm sorry, I'm sure you get this a lot, but you look remarkably like
Elvis? Yeah, I get that a lot. But I mean, everyone knows the king. And I mean, the true king did die years ago.
Some say his greatest performance was fooling the world that he had died.
Actually, there's a guy that works down the Roma Grill who swears he's Elvis.
Well, he's a liar, and I'm not sure about you. Anyway, what can I do you for?
This is a nice place you have here. Looks very new.
Since my baby left me, well, I found a new place to dwell. And it's down at the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel. Sugar?
Please.
Salt!
I forgot the cookies.
No rush, Mr. Fool. I think we're off the cookies at the moment.
Wise men say only fools rush in.
Okay, Mr. Presley. I mean, Mr. Fool. I think we've had enough socializing. We're here to ask you about the incident that occurred last night. We need to ask you what you know about the drugging of Santa Claus in the McGrew home.
Well, I might know. Well, if I'd been there, I might know a lot. But if I wasn't, I might know nothing at all.
So?
So what? You wanted to know what I might know, so I told you.
Well, were you there?
Nope.
So you know nothing at all?
Correct. I didn't even know that Santa had big drugs until you told me. Why would I want to mess with the big man? He's one of my biggest fans. I mean, I'm one of his biggest fans. And I don't like your tone. It's too suspicious. We're caught in a trap. I know all that. Because I love you too much, baby. Oh, I can't just see you. What are you doing to me? If you don't believe a word I say, we can't go on together with suspicious minds. Suspicious minds. And we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. So an old friend I know, shove it up your nose, that's by to say hello. Would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again, asking where I've been. You can't see the tears are real, I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. And we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, I love the Bible, no. Oh, dry the tears from your eyes. So that good thing that I walk is on it. No, I never lie to you. Oh, yeah, yeah. a trap. I can walk out because I love you too much, baby. I'm caught in a trap. I can walk out because I love you too much, baby. Caught in a trap. I can walk out because I love you too much, baby. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's funny. I don't even know how to play the guitar. And you're sure you're not? It's uncanny.
Can you think of someone, say, who might not be Santa's biggest fan?
If I were you, I'd be looking at the Tooth Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy? Why would she want to drug Santa?
He.
What?
He. You said she. The Tooth Fairy's a man. Haven't you seen the Santa Claus?
Ah, yes. Well, why would he want to drug Santa Claus?
Oh, it's no secret. He's been at his job for a long time. He feels like he pulled the short straw on that one.
Interesting. Thanks for the tip.
Not at all, Inspector. I'm just sitting out for evening. Would you let yourselves out?
No problem. Thanks for your time.
Good evening, everybody. Just a quick announcement. The April Fool has left the building.
Okay, Sergeant. Let's go see the Tooth Fairy. It can't be any crazier than this.
Famous last words. We probably should have gotten his autograph.
So, are you heading to the Christmas party this year, Merriman?
I sure am. JD's, isn't it? Karaoke. Can't beat it.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
I'm partial to a bit of Garth Brooks these days. I landed a handy job up on Croke Park for the gigs doing security detail. Free concert. How bad?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Tooth Fairy, how do you do? Inspector Snow and Merriman, Youghal Garda Station. We're here to ask you a few questions if you don't mind. We've been led to believe you're not particularly happy with your job.
Hey, it's a job. It pays the bills. If it's against the law to sometimes take my job.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Hey, it's a job. It pays the bills. It's against the law to sometimes take my job.
No, still can't understand.
Just give me a false seat. You know yourself. Hey, it's a job. It pays the bills. Is it against the law to sometimes take my job?
What are you looking at?
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yo, what are you doing? Give that back!
Give what back?
I want answers.
You want answers? You want answers?
I want the tooth.
You can't handle the tooth.
What? Forget the tooth. I want the truth. Are you where the Santa Claus was drugged last night?
Santa? Drugged? No, I had no idea. Is he okay?
He's fine. It wasn't intended to do him real harm.
Well, that's good. Santa's a nice guy. Hey, wait a minute. That's what this is about. Think that just because I'm not gaga over my job, I what? Try to take Santa's job?
Well, you have to admit, it does give you motive, doesn't it?
Look, I may not have it as good as Santa or the East Bunny for that matter, but I would never do anything to hurt them, and I certainly wouldn't try to take their jobs. They're the only ones who can do their jobs, just like I'm the only one who can do mine. I mean, sure, I'm jealous of the regular schedule. There isn't just one day when kids use their teeth. I'm on call 365 days here, 366 in a leap year.
Sounds like you need a better union. You should try teaching. They have a seriously cushy number.
They sure do. Santa and the East Bunny leave gifts. They don't have to collect the filthy, rotten teeth from one of the kids' pillows. You wouldn't believe the condition of some teeth I get. I have to carry this with me for bad teeth. For really severe cases, I have to use this. Gun! Relax, it's not a gun, it's just a drill. Some of the teeth are in such bad condition I have to drill off the decay before I can even put them in my bag. Unbelievable what parents let their children eat these days.
It really doesn't sound like you enjoy your work.
Oh, I guess you just caught me at a bad time. Kids have been losing a lot of teeth lately. There must be something in that Coke Zero.
So, you weren't anywhere near the McGrew home last night?
Well, as it happens, I have a very good alibi for Christmas Eve. I was working. You know how many sweets get eaten on Christmas Eve? Me and the lads were fierce busy. It was Christmas Eve, babe, in the trenches. A molar said to me, won't see another one. And then we sang a song, the rare old mountain tune. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. Got on a lucky one, fell out at 10 to 1. I've got a feeling it's tunes for me and you. So happy Christmas, I love you, baby teeth. I can see a better time when all their teeth fall out. They bought bags full of sweets for their children so bold, and it is right true, there's no place for the old. When you first lose your teeth on the cold Christmas Eve, you promised me dentures were waiting for me. You aren't handsome, you're pretty, your teeth were a pity. When the dentist finished drilling, they ran out the door. The smiles they were making, all the kids weren't singing. We flew to their bedrooms and romped through the night. The boys of my old teeth, very quiet, were singing Youghal Bay, and the bells were ringing out for tooth decay.
Seriously, who's back in the station?
Oh, come on, lads.
Oh my God.
I always thought that song was about New York.
Is there anyone who can back up this story?
One of the lads behind me here.
He speaks the truth.
I guess it's back to the drawing board, Merriman.
Wait, did you say the McGrew house? McGrew. How do I know that name? Ah, yes, the McGrews. They've so many children, there's always one losing a tooth. There's one in particular, Cindy Lou, and her teeth are rotting out of her head. She's my best client, but she has cost me a fortune over the years.
Interesting. Well, thanks for the tip. If you should remember more details, here's my card.
To be honest, for the tooth fairy, I kinda thought you'd have better teeth yourself.
Now, Merriman, let's not insult the tooth fairy.
Get off my property before I pull it out of one of those teeth!
Ah, lads, this phone just won't stop. Hello, Youghal Garda Station.
Lads, what was Trump's again? Diamonds, was it?
Did Bernie eat the last donut?
For God's sake.
Okay, Sergeant. I think we can rule out jealousy as a motive. Someone wanted to make Santa miss his Christmas deliveries, but not with the intention of taking his job.
What are we missing here? I feel like we're running up a hill.
I bet you think we're going to sing that Kate Bush song now, don't you? And you'd be absolutely correct.
That's enough of that. I hate it when plays just include topical songs just for the sake of it.
What are we missing indeed?
Impossible. I baked them myself. Impossible.
I can make up time by skipping the water.
Myself.
I can make up time by skipping the water. I can make up time by skipping the water.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It wasn't me.
Thank you.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
There's always one
It wasn't me.
loser.
It wasn't
There's always
me.
one loser.
It wasn't me.
There's always one loser. There's always one loser.
I'm partial to a bit of Gareth Brooks. I'm partial to a bit of Gareth Brooks. I'm partial to a bit of Gareth Brooks. I'm partial to a bit of Gareth Brooks.
Hello, Youghal station. You're looking for Inspector Snow?
It's the lab! Yes, you did further analysis of the cookies? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Merriman, I've got it! Meet me at the McGrew home and round the Tooth Fairy, Easter Bunny, and another fool, and bring a couple of officers. There's not a second to waste.
Just one for the road.
Lads, did Bernie eat the last donut again? That's the second time this week.
How can we help you, Inspector?
It's time to get to the bottom of this, my dear woman.
What's going on, Mommy? I have no idea, child.
The question is this. Who would have a grudge against Santa? Who are the people who think about Santa the very most? At first we believed it was the Easter Bunny. But why would she want the added stress of Christmas as well as Easter? No, it was not the rabbit. We then suspected the April Fool. A clown, yes, in an uncanny resemblance to Elvis. But not capable of ruining Christmas for the entire world. No, it was not the Fool. Our inquiries then took us to the door of the Tooth Fairy. Again, why would someone who pays for rotten teeth have it in for children so much he would stop them getting toys on Christmas Eve? No, it was not the Tooth Fairy.
Where are you going with this, Inspector?
Would you like a cookie, Garda?
Merriman, do not eat that cookie. For the culprit, it's none other than Cindy Lou herself.
You must be mistaken, Inspector. My Cindy Lou's an angel.
I never do anything to her, Santa.
Come on.
All right, it's true. I did it, and I'll do it again.
Oh my God, Gaffer, she's doing the evil voice. Everyone knows that once they do the evil voice, there's no going back. How did you know it was her?
To be honest, I wasn't sure. But now that she's done the evil voice, it has to be her.
Works every time.
There was also the small matter of a phone call I received not 20 minutes ago. Traces of sulky sweets were found in the cookies that drugged Santa. That and the fact that the Tooth Fairy confirmed Cindy Lou's teeth were in terrible condition. This aroused my suspicion. I mean, really, Mrs. McGrew, how hard is it to get your children to brush their teeth?
In fairness, I mean, come on. I have like 50 children.
Officers, search her. I believe you'll find your proof.
What have we here?
Genius.
What I don't understand, Cindy Lou, is why?
Why? Because I'm on a nihilist for some reason. I mean, me of a nihilist? It started off small. A few corners cut with homework, and a outlandish haircut here and there. I got walled in the eye of school for running a few times. Before I knew it, I fell in with the grown crowd, swearing at home, fighting with my siblings. I mean, last year I got a lump of coal. I mean, it wasn't that serious, was it?
Did all that warn me being put on naughty list? Am I that cold?
It's a human sign when things go wrong, when the scent of sweets lingers and temptation's strong. Cold, cold heart done by you. Something's looking better, Santa. No toys for you. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find she's not the girl we think she is at home. Oh no, no, no. And this is what I should have said. Well, I thought it, but I kept it in. Cold, cold heart done by you. Something's looking better, Santa. No toys for you. No, 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 no. Not my little angel, Cindy Lou.
Oh, pull yourself together, woman. Most of this is your fault. Yours and the Parents Association cooking classes for teaching me how to make cookies back in 5th class. And as for the Santa character, I wanted to make sure I embarrassed him, like he embarrassed me. Revenge is a dish best served in cookies. I wanted to make sure the fat salt got fired once and for all. I would have got away with it too, if it wasn't for those pesky adults.
Oh, my dear child, don't you realize that once you're on the naughty list, it doesn't mean you're there forever. There's always a way back. Most people just try harder to do better. Usually people don't resort to drugging the most famous Christmas character of them all. But there you go. Officers, take her away.
I do it all again. I'll do it for that thing. Damn you, Inspector Snow. Damn you.
Well, Inspector, it looks like we saved another Christmas. I never doubted you.
That's pretty good. I better get this clown home to bed so he can wake up to some presents in the morning. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Honor